Hello, you guys. Welcome back to Channel Claire. I hope you're doing well wherever you are in this crazy, crazy world. So, I want to preface this by saying, I really do know that two wrongs do not make a right, okay? And just because another party acts in heinous ways and harasses a woman and talks about her body and from the top of her head to the tips of her toes, they have torn down Meghan Markle and talk about her in every which way they want to. Talk about her kids. It's just horrible, okay? And she gets it 24/7. When it comes to Kate, I feel like there's this thing where people feel like she's untouchable and you aren't really allowed to say anything as a criticism about her, especially with the whole situation with the cancer and how she went MIA, and there was all this speculation in 2024. That was like an added layer of this untouchability because you can't say anything about a cancer patient. Like everybody knows that. Like you just can't do it, right? Although that whole ordeal came along with a lot of speculation and a lot of vagueness and shit, honestly, that did not make sense. Y'all remember that fake couple that they had running through like the farmer's market and they were claiming it was Kate and William and they looked nothing like them? Like, there was weird shit going on. Doctored photographs, photoshopped. They said it was her and she was an amateur photographer, put the blame on her. They were getting kill notices from major news outlets. It was a mess, you guys. And it hasn't gotten better since then. They've come out and said, hey, she has cancer. And it was an abdominal surgery. And then she had cancer, a type of cancer. We still don't know, I guess, what type of cancer it was. But then they said she got preventative treatment, which would mean you don't have cancer. So it was just, still to this day, I am not really understanding what's going on with Kate Middleton, but we certainly know it's something. There is something up with the future king and queen of England, and that's just what it is. And I feel like the British media is also seeing it due to the various headlines that we've seen in a negative light about Kate and William here lately. Like, finally they're catching on because it's literally like there's nothing that they can do. They're giving them nothing. Kate and William are doing nothing. They said, okay, she was recovering, she's going to be coming back to duties, but then she's showing up to events here, and then the other one she's missing from here. It's just, there's something going on. And at the end of the day, the easiest, most, logical, plausible explanation for this all is that William and Kate are just not together. They're going through marital issues, and I feel like potentially the firm establishment are not allowing them to have this break, because what does it look like to have yet another major couple, obviously Charles and Diana, have a divorce, and then you have William and Kate have a divorce? That looks horrible. Like, the optics, what the fuck? They're going to be like, what is going on in the royal family? So they're like, we can't have this. And then the other couple, Harry and Meghan, who are like thriving and doing beyond anything that we thought that they would do, are over in Montecito and have left because we refuse to give them help. So we can't even get them back. They're in a fucked situation. So I feel like it would make sense if there was just some type of marital situation going on. And honestly, the easiest thing would just be for them to say, what is up? Because what they're doing right now is not helping. They have no mission statement. Like, what are you doing? What are your causes? What are your charities? Like, they're going on vacations, buying other houses. The optics of that looks horrible when their people are struggling, cannot afford basic needs for themselves and their families. And then today we see them out here, they're coming to some type of event for like the National History Museum garden, some shit, I don't know. There was kids or whatever, and Kate's out there with this fuck ass wig on. I'm sorry, why would they put her in this wig? Like, I don't, along with everything else, you're going to put the girl out there in that wig. I understand if there is a necessity for her to wear a wig, okay, I get it. She needs to wear a wig, but y'all have access to the so much money, okay? The wealthiest of people. And you have access to get your hands on stylists or wig makers, customized wig makers that can make a better fucking wig than that. It looks a mess. It's sitting on the top of her head. And it's like, oh, I feel like I can't say that because it's Kate Middleton and because of the speculation with the cancer. But like, we know, I've seen the videos on TikTok. There are wig makers who have cancer patients and they're making gorgeous wigs and uplifting their self-esteem because it literally looks like it's growing out of their head. And I'm like, why is the next Queen of England not able to get access to wig technology like that? And they sent her out with this wig on the top of her head. It looks a mess. And then today it's pouring raining. So you see them outside with these kids and these fucking umbrellas. And then Kate is like awkwardly standing there with the umbrella. And it's like, I feel like she doesn't really know what to do because it's like, if she takes the umbrella off of her, she's going to get wet with her fucking wig. And that might slide back. But then like optically, I'm going to say that a lot today, I guess, optics. I mean, the optics, the kids are like standing there getting poured on. Which honestly, they probably think it's a fun time because like kids like that shit. But the kids are getting poured on. So then people are like, she didn't even want to give the kids an umbrella. And it's just, I don't understand what the firm and the establishment are doing with this couple. Like, you're so worried and concerned about potentially whatever marital crisis they have going on behind the scenes that you're like literally putting them out there and they look a fucking mess. What is their vision? What is their path? Like, there is a clear vision for what Meghan and Harry are doing and building. It's very clear. It's written out. They do the work. We see it. Yes, we know that Kate has had a rough go of it last year into this year. They say that she's better, but it really doesn't seem like that. So, like, they're kind of being dishonest as well. And then people are like, well, it's none of your fucking business. Well, I mean, they're public figures. So it kind of comes with the fucking gig. People are going to talk about you. And you're living off of like, what, taxpayers' money, like over in England or some shit. You're being publicly funded. So like people are going to talk about it. So it's just, it's a mess. It's an absolute mess. And I really feel sorry for Kate because I feel like there's something going on there, and I'm putting it mostly on William. Like, William does not give me good vibes. He just does not give me good vibes at all. There's something there with him. I remember Harry writing in Spare, like there was some type of altercation. Like, he can kind of get violent. He has a temper. Like, I don't know, you guys, but I'm really feeling like it's some type of marital crisis, and the firm and establishment is just like, we cannot have another royal divorce. We simply cannot do it. We cannot do it. So, yeah, you guys, let me know what you think. Obviously, people have various different opinions on Meghan, the royal family, such and such. But yeah, those are just my thoughts. Anyway, I hope that you guys are having a great rest of your week. It's almost Friday. We've almost made it. And I'll see you in another video.